So I wanted to make this this review from this Yamaha CR-1020, and something strange is happening. What's this? The thing doesn't turn on. You see? You see the FM is burning, but these two lamps, yeah, have to work. And I don't hear the speaker relay clicking in. That clicking sound, yeah. A speaker relay is that clicking sound after, well, 3, 4 or 5 seconds after you turn on your power knob. And nothing is happening. So I open the thing and I see the speaker relays over there. Yeah, there can be two things wrong in this amplifier, or it can be well, the filter caps or something around those filter caps. Yeah, I don't have electrical knowledge to repair that. So, but one thing I know is to clean speaker relay, and this is the speaker relay. Yeah, this thing here. Let me zoom in on it for you. Okay, and look what is happening when I put my when I put my finger on it, when I make some pressure on this speaker relay. Look what's happening. You see the bulbs, the two red bulbs, and there it is, the click from the speaker relay. So now I'm going to lose it. Yeah, it could also be that the shoulder joints what connect the speaker relay on this board, they are called, well, they are bad solders, old solder joints, and so they have to be soldered again, and I don't have the knowledge to do this. You know, I'm not good enough to take this board away, this complete board, and to solder that thing in on. Well, I will try it just by cleaning it and see what's happening. One more time. I will one more time show you. So this is not good. Yeah, when I push the thing on and off. Well, let me see if I just not push it here, but on one of these sides. Let me see what's happening. So nothing happening now. So let me see what on the other side. Nothing happening from this side. Yes. Okay, now it stays. So when I push it to the front, it stays. Okay, so I don't have to do nothing anymore. Well, that's a simple thing. And I think it has to do something with the solder. So the speaker relay, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not dirty because the speaker relay is just turning on. Yeah, so it's not the speaker relay at all. It is one of the solder, well, the soldiers under what hold this speaker relay in its place. One of these soldiers have to, well, to do again. Yes, and because, well, that's what's happening when a receiver is this old, and probably well, I don't know, I'm not very technical, but okay, I can do my review. Okay, so the problem is solved and I can start with my review. I'm so happy that, because I already sold this thing as a good amplifier, and the amplifier is good only, well, this problem, and when the guy see this movie, he knows exactly what to do when he have this problem again. So let's start this review from this Yamaha CR-1020. And this Yamaha is built in 1978. Yeah, I had bigger Yamahas. I had the CR-2020 and the CR-2040. Yeah, and the 2020 is 2 times 100 watt, and the 2040 is 2 times 120 watt. That one is a monster. But this receiver is one of the most popular ones. They pay a lot of money on the second-hand market for a receiver like this, and I can imagine why. Because I have this thing playing for a few days now, and really, I already sold this thing. I sold this thing 2 weeks ago, and well, I have 2 of these receivers. I made my earlier review from this modern 2010 Yamaha, RS500, and I stacked this one and another Yamaha I will review later this day. I stacked them below it, and to let the guys see what's the better option. And for me the better option is always this Yamaha instead of that modern Yamaha from 2010, that Yamaha RS500, because this Yamaha sound is so much better than those 2010 models. It's just not comparison. It is just well, every guy, even a half-deaf guy, can hear the difference. And well, today I placed these two monitors, this super. Let me show you the back side of this monitor. Show you the back side of this monitor. These are the IMF. You can write it right here. IMF electronics, the Super Compact 2. Yeah. And I have these speakers for about 1.5 months now in my house. Yeah, I wanted to review them earlier, but today you will hear them on this Yamaha, and I will also spin my 07s to let you hear the difference. These speakers cost about, on the second-hand market, about 150 euro. Yes, and as you can see, the let me zoom in. The mid driver is completely, well, not completely gone, but it need new foam rings, and that's normal for these speakers. But anyway, you will hear the sound of this speaker, and I will do a comparison with my Magnat 07, of course. And the bulbs are still working, so everything is okay. Well, this is how it is looking. Beautiful, 3 nice VU meters, and I like this from Yamaha. Beautiful style. And let me see. This is the AM and FM. Yeah, and it have this. What I don't like from Yamaha, it have this dial pointer, this lighted dial pointer. It's the same dial pointer you can find in those modern Yamaha or modern Marances from 1980 and 1981. Yeah, the time when Philips took over Marantz made also these dial pointers. I never understand why Marantz, because Marantz had one of the most beautiful looking receivers in those days, and suddenly they changed those tuners in, well, with these ugly, I just don't like them. Yeah, and these are lighted, and I think the tuner scale isn't lighted. The only thing what is lighted is this, well, this thing. Yeah, so you can see where you're going. But I love more those tuners who are lighted completely. Yes, those tuner scales completely lighted with a needle, with a small needle as a dial pointer, a lighted dial pointer, like the earlier 22 models from Marantz or Sansui or Akai or most other brands made in those days. But I never liked this style of lightning, this dial pointer style. But that's me, that's my personal taste, and I think most of you will agree with me that this is not the most beautiful dial pointer ever made. Anyway, what Yamaha was very nice in is these beautiful slim, well, look at this, switch knobs, beautiful, thin, elegant, and watch this, they make it with, it was not just a square thing. Watch this, the way how they make this beautiful. Also when you handle these knobs, and they have this nice feeling, this nice, you have to have experience. I cannot bring over the feeling I have between my thumb and my other finger. The nice feeling you have when you touch a knob like this. Beautiful, all metal. Everything in this thing is metal. Yeah, the front plate is metal. All the knobs are metal. And when you saw this review from me from this modern 2010, still building the RS500 receiver. I showed you this cheap plastic knobs, yeah, and this is completely different in this Yamaha CR-1020. This is the volume knob with the balance, the tuning knob, and these are, well, the selector switches, yeah, phono 1, phono 2, audio muting, tuner FM AM, yeah, you can see that over here, AM FM, and of course we have here the FM blend, FM muting, yeah, and we have here the bass, middle and treble, and I liked it from Yamaha that they have a three-way tone control, and of course the loudness. The loudness I never liked from Yamaha. I will put the thing out. And you have this high filter and this low filter. I will place them on off, yeah. And here we have this Yamaha have 6 speaker connection, A, B and C. You can play AC together, A, B together, off, or A, B, C separate, yeah. You can see it here. And of course the 2 headphone connections and the on and off switch, and this is for the meter. As you can see here, meters on, meter out, yeah. Okay, I will place it on of course. And this is how the thing sounds. I will show you later the inside of this, the complete inside of this Yamaha, and this is how it sounds on this, well, this small, I just show you this IMF speakers.
Brugge reden dagelijks zo'n.
Next couple of hours you can hear Nikolai Demidyenko playing Schubert, some of Giles Farnaby's keyboard pieces arranged for brass ensemble, a Sibelius serenade.
BBC.
Richtig leben heißt, die kleinen Dinge sehen. Mit offenen Augen und bewusst.
Following a day of chaos, many people are stranded at the crossing, with the route north through the Balkans gradually shutting down. On Thursday, Greek riot police fired tear gas to try to break up large crowds. The German government has rebuked its own foreign intelligence agency for publicly criticising Saudi Arabia. The agency said that Saudi Arabia had become more impulsive, but the
No one will see us when we turn on all the lights. We're gonna take down all that's real and all that's right. If
see the difference between the speakers, the IMF speakers and the 07 speakers. Listen to this difference. So these are the as you can see, number B is the IMFs and A is my 07. Listen to the difference. Wow, that's a big difference. You know what? The rest of my review, well, one more time, another station, the difference. So this is my Magnat 07. And this is the IMFs. I don't know why people want to have these small bookshelves and pay 125 for them. I paid for these Magnat 75 €. Of course they are very ugly. Look at them. Look at them. Unbelievable ugly. You see the black paint. Original they were white and the black paint is coming through. The white paint is coming through the black paint. And they are ugly, and I have to give them a new paint job. I still didn't decide what color. Maybe I give them a red color. I'm not sure. I have to renew the, well, you see, there's ugly here, and here, yeah. And so they are not nice looking, yeah. But I had those CAFs, those beautiful CAF Q11s in my house. I thought finally I found my perfect speaker, but until now, this Magnat 07 really, this Magnats from 75 €, this ugly Magnats, they beat every speaker. Just every speaker who came in my house, and I still have a few speakers left upstairs. New speakers came in. I have to. I have some Heiko speakers, some other Magnat speakers. I have to test them out. But these small IMFs, they don't stand a chance at all against these Magnats. Unbelievable. Listen to this difference. So this is the IMF.
So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans.
And now we go over to the Magnat 07. Oh, this is not a good song. Okay, listen to my Magnat 07 on this song. Unbelievable. I'm sitting here on this table and I'm feeling the bass going through my body. Unbelievable, beautiful, this Magnat 07. One more time. Okay, and now the other ones, the small bookshelf speakers. And these are not bad speakers. Believe me, people pay 100, 150, yeah, for these speakers. And listen to my Magnats one more time. The IMFs. Oh no. And people all the time, yeah, are struggling on. They ask me, what speaker should I use? I just had a guy, he's a fan of mine and he follows all my movies. And I think he's just as crazy as I am. And he bought this Akai AM2850 and he can't find good speakers for them. But the amplifier, the Akai AM2850, that Akai is a perfect amplifier, one of the best amplifiers out there you can find on the vintage amplifiers. Really a fantastic sounding amplifier, but he cannot find speakers. Well, I give him the advice now. Yeah, if I'm sure he's watching this. Yeah, you will see this movie. Just buy Magnats. Yeah, if your country doesn't have those Magnats, just order them from Germany. Just pay the guy. If you can find the Magnat 06, the 05 is good, the 06 is good, and this one is the 07. And I'm not sure about the 08 or 09, but I think those one will be too heavy for transport. Yeah, I think these ones are also pretty heavy. They are 29 kilo. Well, if you take the 05 is 17.5 kilos, so you will stay under the 20 kilo, or take the 06. The 06 are also fantastic sounding Magnat speakers. So you have a transport from 40 kilos together. It's a little bit difficult, yes, then, but otherwise, guys, you will struggle and to in the search of that perfect speaker, maybe 2 or 3 years. Well, just take my word for it, buy a Magnat 0 series, or, well, I have those MSP 60 and MSP 70 upstairs. I'm not sure how those one will sound. I will see in my other tests. I will when I bring them downstairs. But well, this unbelievable, the sound of this. These speakers, yeah, when you buy speakers like this and you pay 125, they will not make you happy for a day. Even if you have this perfect sound, because it's a very good sound receiver, I can tell you now, this thing sounds really beautiful. It doesn't sound worse than its two bigger brothers, really. This small thing, this 2 times 70 watt, sounds terrific, beautiful. It's not the fault of this. Listen to this sound. So if you buy a receiver like this, yes, this perfect sounding receiver, and in a moment I will show you the inside, yeah, the inside of this receiver just after this. I first want to tell you the difference between these two speakers. If you buy or you have something similar like this Yamaha, yeah, like I don't know, a Marantz 2270 or 2265 or 2225 or even a Yamaha 2238, yeah, all very good sounding receivers, yeah. If you have a amp or more than one of those amps, because I know a lot of you guys, when you start with one, you want more of this stuff like me, and they will not make you happy, perfectly happy, until you have the right speakers to play them on. Because the difference is so huge, unbelievable. Listen to this tinny sounding, but expensive on the second-hand market. Yes, 100, 150 euro. A sound. Listen to this tinny sound.
René.
Okay, Magnat 07. This is how Michael Jackson wanted it to sound in our living rooms. Yeah, and it is a very difficult thing, you know. It's more easy to find a good woman, really. It's more easy to find a good woman who have everything perfect in your eyes, you know. And you will love this woman. You just see this woman, and there are so many plenty good women, you know, perfect women who can give you, who can satisfy your life, and you will not miss anything, really. But there are only a few speakers, yeah, only a few speakers, because I tested so many speakers, only a few speakers who can really make you happy if you are a sound lover like me. And that's why I tell you guys, yeah, Magnat, yeah, I mean the Magnat, only the all ribbon series, the MSP, so Magnat Special Products. It was the MSP was from 1988 until 1989, and the last good series of Marantz was the 0 series. Yeah, all those 3 series, they were the best, really. After that, Magnat made bad speakers, and I'm not sure. I heard they made a comeback. Nowadays they make good speakers again, but I don't even try them. I could bought, well, I see them on the second-hand market, 150, 200 euros, you know, those newer, built after 2000 Magnats. I don't even bother to buy them, because I really can't believe they will sound as beautiful as this Magnat 07, for example. When I wake up in the morning, yeah, and for example, this Yamaha, yeah, and I would have this Yamaha as my main receiver, yeah, and you have a Magnat, yeah, I push it on the Magnats, and you turn on this volume knob, and you hear this sound, yeah, this sound. You don't have to spin your sound loud. No. I spin my sound like this. This is how I spin my sound. Not too loud, yeah. But even if you play these speakers loud, they give you much pleasure. But I live in an apartment, I cannot play loud. But when I wake up and I just spin my knob like this. Even coffee, yeah, because I'm a coffee drinker. I drink lots of coffee, yeah. And the first coffee, yeah, I drink every morning. That coffee gives me an extra kick, yeah, gives me a smile on my face. But even my coffee can't make me this happy. My Magnats, it doesn't matter if it is this Yamaha or a Marantz or a Pioneer, or it doesn't matter what kind of brand it is, yeah. But these Magnats give me a smile on my face. The first thing I do when I wake up, I don't go to my coffee maker. No. I don't go to my computer. No. The first thing I do in the morning, yeah, is to switch my receiver. In this case, the last 2 or 3 days, this Yamaha, I switch the thing on and I put it on my favorite radio station, yeah. It is on my favorite radio station now, Radio 10 Gold, and I just listen to the sound. And when I heard these beautiful sounds coming out these speakers, well, almost nothing can go wrong after I just heard the sound. But when I would have these speakers as my main speakers, these super compact too, these very popular speakers, yeah. And when I had these speakers, yeah, and I'm sure I would not do the receiver at first. When I had these speakers, I first do my coffee, do my computer, and the last thing was my receiver, because this is not really a sound what will give me a smile. No. Only if you don't know better. If you don't know better, this sound, well, will be enough for most guys. But when you know about sound, when you ever experienced a good speaker, or because there are better speakers than Magnats, there are better speakers than Magnats, 100%. But well, you have to go very deep in your pocket, yeah, 1,000, yeah, 1,500 euro. That is, yeah. These speakers, these Magnat 07s, you can find them in a good shape, not ugly as I have, yeah, for about 200, 250 euro. This is the price you pay for a set of Magnat 07s when they are perfect, when they are just mint, yeah. And well, I just paid 75 because they are ugly, but I don't care how they look like. because it is the only thing what is important is the sound. Listen to them, how beautiful they sound over this beautiful Yamaha. Unbelievable beautiful. Well, this was my sound test, a little bit, well, I went over the edge, I think. It took me very long. But anyway, this is how the thing is looking, the outside, and it has some, it's not mint, it's not a mint one, but the thing is looking nice. Nice enough. If you have some knowledge from wood, you can make this thing perfect again. What I like from this thing is that the front plate is very nice looking. It is not 100% mint, but I would say 95. It have a little thing here, you can see here and here. But for the rest, I didn't clean it. I didn't clean it inside, I didn't clean it outside. But for the rest, the thing is looking very nice. Okay, let me show you the inside. Let me take off the hood and we go to the inside of this. So here we have the inside of the receiver, and as you can see, it is big, it is gigantic, it is impressive, unbelievable, but it is also very dirty. A lot of dust in this thing. Look at this, unbelievable. But what I don't see is the two power caps. I think they are, yes, they are below this this print plate, yes, and they are somewhere, well, they are somewhere hidden under that print plate, so I cannot say or see how big these two power caps are. And as we are used to, you just heard the sound of the tuner. The sound is perfect, and of course you can see that right back in this print board from this tuner, this gigantic print board, and this beautiful sound of this tuner. And well, that's because what I'm always telling you, Yamaha really made the best tuners in that time. Really beautiful sounding tuners. And well, it's a little bit dirty. I think it's never opened before, and you can see. And I will not clean this thing. I will not clean it. I will just, well, sell it like it is. Yes. And I just only open it to show you how this inside is looking. And as you can see, here are the bulbs. They are burned out, and I'm not sure what kind of bulbs are inside, but let me see if I can, well, I'll leave them inside. This is the inside, and well, let's go back to the front of this this receiver, and I will give you my my final conduct. So back in the front, I can say that this receiver really is, even if it is only on paper 2 times 70 watt, well, 2 times 70 watt is heavy, yeah, more than enough, yeah, and the sound of this thing is really beautiful. I even think, because I'm not a Yamaha fan, really, I never was a Yamaha fan, but this is the first Yamaha, and that's strange because I had bigger Yamahas, the 2020 and the 2040, but for one reason, this one, the 1020, sound better than the 2020 and the 2040. I'm not sure why that is, because you should think that I don't know what I'm talking about, but for one reason, this smaller 1020 sounds really beautiful. Let me one more time test it out. No, this sound is really beautiful, and I didn't have this feeling with that bigger 2 times 120 watt 2040. Yeah, I don't know if you can remember that video. Well, that was a monster receiver, really very, very big, and well, this thing sounds better. And so power isn't everything. Power isn't everything. It's about the quality of the sound. Yeah, I know there are plenty smaller receivers, 2x20, 2x30, 2x even 2x15 watt, what can sound beautiful, much more beautiful than big heavy amps from 2x100 watt. Yeah, and this thing, this 2x70 watt, it is big 2x70 watt, but not big if you compare it with those other Yamaha receivers I reviewed, that 2020 and that 2040. This thing really sounds, from these three receivers, this Yamaha sounds best, really beautiful. And I already regret selling it, because I thought, well, it's just another Yamaha. I didn't test the thing out well, just test it out for working. It was working okay. And I sold this thing 2 weeks ago for a Greek guy, well, a Dutch guy who's living in Greece. Yeah. Well, ending my review, I can only say that this receiver, yeah, if you buy it, it's a 1978, 1977, 1978 receiver, yeah. It's a heavy receiver, 18.1 kilo. And if you can find it for 200 euro or below, even 225, yeah, even 225 or 250, yeah, if it's in a mint state, it's not too much. Really, it's not too much, because the sound of this thing, really, it's really the first Yamaha I regret selling, because I think, wow, this sound is really fantastic, beautiful sound. And I'm not sure why that is, but you just experience yourself how beautiful the sound is over my Magnat 07 speakers. So if you buy this thing in a mint shape for 250 euro, and I think you can even buy them, if you are lucky, for 200 euro. Yeah, but if you buy them for 250 euro and you give this thing a revision, yeah, so put some new caps inside, and then really you will enjoy, if you have the good speakers, I just explained you why, you will enjoy every day the rest of your life when this thing is playing music. Yeah. So this was my review. Thanks for watching. Put your thumbs up if you like this review, and for now I say bye bye.